Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up, dude? It's J.D. Vance. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Vice President. Nice to hear from you again. Finally, a caller who doesn't make me so mad I get a headache.
Well, that makes one of you on Earth. Jimmy, not to brag, but I'm on a roll.
You mean making people mad?
Yeah, dude. You know how I angered the entire nation of China recently?
Yes, I do.
Well, I outdid myself once again. They said that JDV couldn't do it, but I'm here to say, suck it, haters. I pissed off an entire continent, the continent of Europe.
Is that so?
Yup. Which, I don't really know why that's a continent. The continent is really Eurasia, right? Europe, that's just Europe's way of saying we are not Asians. So don't even try that shit. Where's the dividing line between Europe and Asia? We don't know. Somewhere in Russia. It's too cold to see it, but it's there. Trust us. Wherever it is in Russia where Russians start looking kind of Asian, that's the line. Now you're in Asia.
Okay. What did you say, though?
So I was giving an interview to a website called Unheard, which we probably shouldn't be giving interviews to, but they were asking me what I thought our relationship with our European allies should look like.
Okay.
So I said they should defend themselves and not depend on NATO. They should listen to their far-right extremist parties. And then I said something really weird.
What was that?
I said that back in 2003, they should have spoken up more against the Iraq war, that they should have opposed American military efforts. And if they had, maybe that whole Iraq war disaster wouldn't have happened. So really it was their fault if you think about it. Yeah, so I basically blame the Iraq war on European countries.
That very well might be the most asinine public statement I've ever heard an elected official make, and that's saying quite a lot.
Thank you.
So, first of all, you're saying that Europe should have stood up to the United States back then, opposed our foreign policy. Well, what if Europe did that now? What if they opposed our foreign policy, say, with regards to Israel or anything else?
We would bomb them, probably. They're not allowed to do that.
But they should have done it in 2003? They would have been allowed to do it then?
The president wasn't president then, so yes.
Did you oppose the Iraq war?
No, I joined the Marines in 2003.
So you fought in the Iraq war?
Oh, no, not even close. I was a military journalist. So I would write articles and take photos for the military newspapers. I even went to Iraq for a few months in a non-combat role and took pictures. But most of the time I was stationed in the U.S., but enough to qualify for the GI Bill, so I got free college. I'm very proud of my military service.
It sounds like a joke to me.
You weren't there, man. You wouldn't understand. Civilians never do. I still wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat thinking that I missed a deadline. My Indian wife, Usha, has to soothe me. Baby, it was just a dream. You don't actually have to write 2,000 words by Friday about a cool new model of Jeep that we get to drive around the base. PTSD is very real, my friend.
Yeah, it sounds truly horrific. Anyways, I suppose the Europeans are mad at you for suggesting they're to blame for the U.S. invasion of Iraq, huh?
Oh, yeah, they're mad. But they don't know who they're dealing with. You see, such accusations are part of my culture. The idea of doing something terrible and stupid and then blaming other people for it, saying, why did you let me do that terrible thing, is central to the thinking of the white trash coward. And that's what I am. I am a proud white trash coward.
Proud?
Very proud. Our mouths have been writing checks that our asses can't cash for 16 generations in my family. The European mind can't conceive of sniveling little shits like me or the bullshit we can concoct.
I suppose not, huh?
And when the time comes to really piss off the Eurotrash, I'm going to say what you hear on podcasts sometimes, which is that the real villain of World War II was Churchill. Screw the Iraq War. I'm going to say they were wrong in World War II. Take that. They will lose their minds, and I won't care. Go eat snails or whatever.
You really know how to piss people off.
That's the job, and no one's better at it than a spineless liar with no integrity or moral compass, which is what I am.
I have to agree with you then.
As I'm fond of telling my wife, Usha, you know, if I were a man with any character whatsoever, you would be a white woman. Some people say it's important to continue to date and court your wife even after you're married. I say it's important to keep negging them. It keeps them in their place.
What is negging?
Oh, you don't know what negging is?
No.
It's when you say negative, like mean things to a woman to get her to like you. It's like reverse psychology. It's something that you, like the worst types of dudes you'll ever hear use that expression.
Well, I got to say, that's one of the nastiest sentiments I've ever heard. But oddly, you don't make me mad. I think it's because you're so contemptible that I can't get invested in literally anything you say. Well,
good thing you're a rare bird. Otherwise, I'd be out of a job. Well, I got to go. I have an interview with another far-right European website, and I'm thinking of implying that Hitler was misunderstood. That'll ruffle some feathers for sure. Jimmy, I really love my life right now. I feel like I'm exactly where God wants me to be. I'm going to go step on some bugs for fun.
Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.